Would you believe me if I said I was addicted to something even more than anime cafes? This may come as a surprise to nobody, but I've always had a deep, deep love for cute stationery. Back in college, I'd write my notes in cute notebooks and hand in my written assignments on cute loose leaf paper, and keep all my worksheets in cute file folders and all my glittery mechanical pencils in cute pencil cases. You can judge, but I feel like it just added a little fun to the tiresome routine of attending classes. I never made a proper video about stationery because honestly, I have no idea who wants to sit through me talking about paper goods for an entire video. But I cannot properly express to you how dangerous Japan is for my wallet when it comes to cute stationery. Like in the States, I kind of had to go out of my way to seek out cute stationery, and it was oftentimes a little expensive because they were always imported from Asia. But in Japan, you walk within a half-mile radius of any bookstore and suddenly you're overwhelmed by the adorable goods and cheaply priced quality writing utensils and art supplies, even though you barely use traditional media anymore, and super gorgeous letter sets, even though, let's be real, how often are you really going to use these? I thought it couldn't get any better than this. And then Daru told me that there was a yearly event in Japan dedicated to just stationery, and I knew we had to go. This video will be about my time at Bungu Joshi Haku, an event made specifically for stationery lovers like myself. The one I went to was a smaller pop-up expo in Osaka. They'll be holding the main event in Yokohama from December 14th until December 17th. So if you like what you see and you're in Japan during that time and you're a fellow stationery lover, I highly recommend getting tickets to this event. I'll be linking the site in the description down below. Stationery just tickles a part of my brain that really loves looking at the creativity of artists and the cute designs that they come up with for functional everyday items. And this could apply to anything. Like take for example this super cute bunny girl tote bag I recently added to my collection, made by Apari, an artist-owned apparel brand and the lovely sponsor of today's video. You might recognize Apari from some of their notable collaborations with fellow creators like Trash Taste, Iron Mouse, and O'Hara. All of Apari's designs are unique, original, and beautifully displayed on quality fabric. They've got clothes like this for those who prefer a more subtle and low-key look, as well as designs that cover the entire garment for when you want to display all the details of the gorgeous art. And not only do they do apparel, but they also have a pin club on Patreon. They kindly sent me some of their pins, which included adorable sets from this year's theme of RPG classes versus monster girls, as well as the uniquely Apari branded corkboard to display the pins on. I love supporting artists and artist-made brands, so I'm very pleased to be working with Apari. I think their pieces are a perfect mix of fashionable and artistically pleasing to the eye. Their collections are released seasonally and restocks are rare, so if you want to keep up with their work, follow their Twitter and Instagram at Apari Art or sign up for their newsletter at aparishop.com. Links to all of that info will be down in the description. Thanks so much to Apari for sponsoring this video, and now let's get back to Bungu Joshi. The Bungu Joshi staff very kindly gave me a press armband so I could record freely, so let me give you a little tour of all the gorgeous goods displayed before me at this event. I was most interested in expanding my washi tape and sticker collection, but there were also products that I wasn't super familiar with. This particular booth was selling wax beads and wax warmers so you could make your own fancy little wax seals, like the ones that you see on envelopes. There were also stamps with lots of different designs, including this stamp that was designed to make your wax seal resemble a lemon tart, which I thought was the cutest thing. One thing I really liked about this expo was that there were samples and swatches of pretty much all of the products. So if you are curious about what an ink swatch or a tape design looked like, there was a little catalog right there in front of you for you to look at. And let me tell you, some of these tape designs were so incredibly gorgeous, and I spent so much time just staring at the swatches. Some booths even had sample journal pages on display to show how their products could be used for journaling. I think this is such a creative way to advertise your products, and it also gave me some inspiration on what to incorporate into my own journaling style. This event had everything from notebooks to letter sets to pens to colored ink to stamps, but there were also a few non-stationery related items as well, like this booth that sold cute little enamel pins alongside some uniquely shaped paper clips. This booth was selling eyeliner pens, and they were more than happy to demonstrate the brush and smudge-proof quality of their liners right there in front of you. Another unique booth that I saw was this one that was selling exclusively vintage stationery. Out of all of them, I think I spent the longest time at this booth that was set up sort of like a stationery garage sale with a ton of items that you could just rifle through for forever. And that's exactly what I did. There were so many cute stickers and a lot of stationery goods from Korea, so most of these were from brands I'd actually never seen before. Of course, it wouldn't be a Japan event without some kind of gacha involved, and there was an area where you paid 200 yen per capsule. You could get a random Bungujoshi washi tape, or if you were lucky, you could win the opportunity to take your own swatches from their washi tape buffet corner. I personally purchased 5 capsules and ended up winning the washi buffet prize on the 5th one. They handed me a little plastic swatch card and I proceeded to have a really hard time deciding which tapes I wanted to grab. Here are the swatches I ended up grabbing. Depending on how much you purchased at checkout, you could receive a free pocket mirror and/or a file folder set. I may have gotten a little carried away, but I promise there's a reason for this I'll explain at the end of the video. Before I conclude this mini tour and head to the next section, let me show you a few more clips of some of the stuff I saw at Bungujoshi. For me personally, this event was absolutely worth the trip to Osaka, and surprisingly, even with the 2-hour time limit, it still didn't feel like enough time for us to fully go through everything. Although luckily, I hear the main Bungujoshi event in Yokohama will be an all-day thing, and will also be way bigger. So again, something to consider doing if you're in the Tokyo area this December, or something to plan for next year. Either way, if you're a big fan of cute stationery, then I highly recommend this event. So the very first thing I want to show you are these washi tape and sticker bundles that caught my eye. You basically receive a randomized assortment of stickers and tapes for a discounted price, which I think is a fantastic selling point for people who aren't 100% sure what they want or who are looking to expand their collection without having to pay for individual tapes and sheets. Some of the booths also had special promotions where you could receive a freebie if you followed them on Instagram or Twitter, and that's how I received this very cute mask holder for free. I got just a few things from the pen and ink category, like this illustration set that includes a starter pack of pens and cool-toned brushes specifically for manga and cartoons. I imagine this will be extremely useful for me once next year's Inktober rolls around. I also bought the eyeliners that I mentioned earlier, both in black and brown. I've actually been using these pretty regularly over my usual eyeliners, and they're really freaking good, like completely smudge proof and everything. And also just a few of these gel ink needle pens. My favorite thing about these is that they dry really fast, so I've been using these a lot while journaling because they don't ever smudge, which is like one of my biggest pen pet peeves. Okay, let me show you the washi tape that I got. Starting off with the Cyan branded tapes, I got this clear tape that was themed after strawberry stamps, and a Lily of the Valley version from the same line. I also got this onigiri tape that I thought was really cute. I personally have a soft spot for food-themed tapes, so I also got this animal cookie tape. And my favorite Cyan tape that I picked up was this arts and crafts themed clear tape. This one isn't necessarily a tape, just more like a bunch of stickers formed to make a roll shape, but I thought these cat designs are super cute. Next is a strawberry tape from one of my favorite washi tape brands, BGM. This one is from Swimmer, and it's, I want to say, like a cutesy retro themed tape. This one is apparently a collaboration between MT Masking Tape and an artist named Maruichikyu, and it has a very cute strawberry cake design. This shimmery beachy tape is from the brand Worldcraft, which is another favorite brand of mine. This one has a design of cherry blossoms and Mount Fuji, and I especially love the shiny gold detailing on Mount Fuji. And this Korean tape I picked up has a really cute strawberry cross-stitch design. I also picked up 2 large tapes from Yojo Tape, and these ones are much stronger and I think meant to be used more like packing tape. The first one that I got was this scribbly cat design, which I loved, and this Shiba one that I actually showed a little bit of in a previous clip. This one isn't really a tape because it's not sticky, but it's this giant roll of fairy tale-esque illustrations that you could easily rip off separately if you need to for, I'm assuming, scrapbooking purposes. It's basically just a big roll of paper. Moving on to sticker flakes, I picked up this box of sticker flakes based off of Aesop's Fables, but I got it because of the fat frog on the cover. I also grabbed these very pretty clear bubble sticker flakes. And of course, I had to get the Bungojoshi exclusive sticker flakes, which are made to look like various stationery items. There's also these animal and cafe themed BGM sticker flakes. And similar to the bubble ones, I bought these clear raindrop sticker flakes. Most of the sticker sheets that I bought were actually from that one booth that was selling a lot of Korean brands. So I got this house chores sheet that I thought was adorable. A maid cafe themed one, of course. A Christmas one. Packaged strawberries and ribbons. And a strawberry fairy sheet because I'm extremely predictable. I also picked up a few of these animal themed letter sets that I thought were really cute, and an additional letter set from another booth that I think is themed after teddy bears and birthday cake. I also got these 2 notebooks from Rollbon. One soup themed because I love soup, and the other was apparently an exclusive design, so I of course had to buy it. I personally don't really have a need for more memo pads, but there was this Puss in Boots one that I thought was too adorable to ignore. And also this box of what I think are small thin memo pads. I'm not 100% sure. I just thought they were super cute. I also picked up this set of Pikmin themed stationery. It includes a mini letter set, sticker seals, a pencil case, a small notebook, and a small file folder, which is perfect for the Pikmin obsessed friend in your life. And lastly, these very cute cat desktop cleaners. I don't actually know how they work. I think you just roll them over your desk to pick up dust and eraser shavings. They have like a little brush at the bottom. I don't know. I thought they were really cute. And that's it. That's everything I purchased from Bungojoshi Osaka 2023. If you stuck around for this long and sat through that entire haul segment, then I think I can safely assume you're also a stationery enthusiast. So I'd like to let you know that I bought doubles of everything because I want to do a stationery giveaway. The rules are pretty simple. I'm going to be posting this image on Instagram shortly after uploading this video, and all you have to do is comment what your top 2 favorite items were from the haul. You're not required to leave an essay or anything, so just let me know which ones interest you the most. This giveaway will end after 48 hours of this video being up, and from there I'll pick 5 winners to mail their very own stationery care package with the items I bought from Bungojoshi. Why Instagram and not YouTube comments? Because it's easier to contact you through Instagram. And it's also easier to sift through comments since I'm redirecting all interested participants to one specific post, so I can still read regular comments under this video. This is my very first time doing a giveaway by myself, but since the holiday season's coming up, I wanted to share a little bit of my love for stationery with all of you. So join me! Join me in the cute stationery hole! You're gonna love it here! Depending on how smoothly this goes and how much I end up paying and shipping in total, I might do this again with more stationery or other Japan-based goods in the future. Good luck, and thanks so much for watching!